Welcome to the video about the canon of classical music in 10 works. We will take you on an auditory journey from the Baroque period to the 20th century. Classical music evolved across 4 main periods. The Baroque period emphasizes strict counterpoint, while classicism focuses on balanced sonata form. Romanticism introduced freedom and emotional subjectivity, leading to the experimental forms of the 20th century and opera. We begin with the Baroque period and Johann Sebastian Bach's Brandenburg concertos. These concertos are characterized by their diverse instrumentation and were dedicated to the Margrave of Brandenburg. Next is Antonio Vivaldi's The Four Seasons. Each concerto is accompanied by a sonnet, which serves as a, quote, score made of words, making it one of the first programmatic works. Moving to classicism, we have Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's Symphony No. 40 in G minor. It's one of his few symphonies in a minor key, and exists in 2 instrumental versions, one with and one without clarinets. Ludwig van Beethoven's Symphony No. 5 in C minor features the famous motif, Fate Knocking at the Door. It is a prime example of motivic development in music. In the Romantic period, we highlight Frédéric Chopin's Nocturnes. His inspiration came from bel canto, bringing a, quote, vocal line to the piano, using rubato as a stylish element, not as arbitrariness. Pyotr Tchaikovsky's ballet Swan Lake is another key romantic work. Although the premiere was poorly received, it later found success. The swan theme remains one of the most recognizable motifs. Next, we explore opera, starting with Georges Bizet's Carmen. It was initially criticized for, quote, immorality, and tragically, Bizet passed away shortly after the premiere without witnessing its success. Giuseppe Verdi's La Traviata is based on The Lady of the Camellias by Alexandre Dumas the Younger. It is considered one of the first, quote, modern operas due to its realistic plot. Our journey continues into the 20th century with Gustav Mahler's Symphony No. 2, Resurrection. The finale includes a chorus and organ, representing symphony as world and exploring existential themes of death, redemption, and transcendence. The final work is Maurice Ravel's Bolero. It features a single melody with growing orchestration, serving as a study in quote, 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 quote. Ravel considered the piece an, quote, orchestral experiment. In summary, these 10 works span 4 epochs and 5 musical forms. We see an evolution from form to expression and orchestral colors. We recommend comparative listening with different conductors. For practical listening, compare 2 recordings of the same piece, focusing on tempo and articulation. Pay attention to the motif, instrumentation, and dynamics. This is like reading the score with your ears. We have compiled a YouTube playlist following this plan, including Bach's Brandenburg concertos and Vivaldi's Four Seasons. You can find links to these recordings. For the classical period, the playlist includes Mozart's Symphony No. 40, conducted by Karl Bohm, and Beethoven's Symphony No. 5, conducted by Carlos Kleiber. Both recordings feature prominent orchestras. In the Romantic period, you can listen to Chopin's Nocturnes performed by Arthur Rubinstein. Also included is Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake, conducted by Karajan, featuring the Vienna Philharmonic. The opera selections feature Bizet's Carmen, conducted by Carlos Kleiber, and Verdi's La Traviata, conducted by Riccardo Muti. These represent some of the most dramatic operatic works. Finally, the 20th century selections include Mahler's Symphony No. 2, conducted by Leonard Bernstein, and Ravel's Bolero, conducted by Pierre Boulez. These works push the boundaries of orchestral music.